Greetings, brethren, Hausburger Donkey here, and a little hobby update. I'll start with the hobby update. I'll just make a few videos, actually. Alright, so, I couldn't really paint at all last week because I had a stomach bug that kept me busy pretty much all week, and I really didn't feel like painting very much because I had a pretty significant headache. And that's my background falling over, because it's only propped up with a glue bottle. Yeah, so I couldn't really get much painting done. And I started on the last figures for my Undead army. Well, the command figures, I should say. Pretty much at the start of January. I think I took 1 or 2 days off from painting after painting the full Undead army in December. And I started the new stuff, but yeah, because of being sick, it took almost 2 weeks now to finish everything, which kind of annoying, but oh well. But I'm finally done. As with always, when this sort of stuff drags out a bit, it becomes a bit of a motivation issue. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. This right here is my still alive human Necromancer for my Undead army. I don't know how well the color of his robe is coming across on the video. I think it might look a bit more blue, because it's actually kind of a very sort of worn out purple that I used. And yeah, I'm really happy with him. I went again with the sort of Kev Dallimore inspired way of painting, which I like to do for, you know, command figures and like characters, because I think they just stand out more. I did also paint most of my goblin army this way, and I'm definitely not going to do that again, because a whole army painted this way, it just takes forever. So yeah, but I'm pretty happy with them. The only thing I might still do is put some drops of dark wash in the eyes on the skull. I think it actually looks a lot more shadowy on the camera than it does in actuality. So yeah, but that's him. And then we have, oh, by the way, that Necromancer figure is from the actual Oathmark range from Northstar. And then we have this Cairn Wraith, or Tomb Wraith. And this one is from Reaper Miniatures. And I wanted to keep this one very simple. I wanted to keep him more sort of, you know, Ring Wraith-esque. And yeah, so I really only did some different shades of black. So most of the cloak and robe are sort of highlighted in a sort of a gray. And then the hood is highlighted in sort of a dark blue. And the gloves are brown, which I think is subtle enough to not look gaudy, but I just wanted them to be a slightly different color so that it's clear that they're gloves and he's not actually corporeal. Yeah, but pretty simple, but I really like how he came out. And then finally we have my Lich for my Undead army. This is the Undead Necromancer that comes with the Oathmark range. And I went for pretty simple colors on his robe. This one is Storm Blue from Foundry. And the robe itself is, again, just like the Cairn Wraith, just grays, dark grays. I don't know which ones. I think they're also from Foundry. Then some gold for a nice contrast. And some browns. And I went with Shadow Pink, the Shadow Pink Triad from Foundry, for the flame in his hand, the crystal on the staff, and, as you can see, glowing eyes. And I think he turned out pretty cool. And so I have my 2 Necromancers for my Undead army. This one is going to be the high level one, the actual leader of the army, because he gets the Lich up, the Undead upgrade to make him a Lich. Because he kind of needs it to stay alive, I feel. And this one will be the low-level Necromancer, the secondary one. And then, of course, the Wraith. And now I just have to varnish these, and then they will be done. Next on the paint table, let me just... I think the very next thing is going to be this High Elf Wizard. I need a little bit of a vacation from all the Oathmark stuff. So I want to paint up him because he's been sitting around for a long time and I really like the model. I just kind of want to try out some things. He's gonna get a bit of an airbrushing later. And then I'll test out some techniques. And he'll be very gaudy, very 90s. Lots of bold primary colors on him. But that's how I want to paint most of my Old Hammer High Elf army. And then next... I'm not going to pull them all out of the box now. But next will be... Let's see, can I just lift that up? Yeah, there'll be 40 more skeletons. Those 3 skeletons on the bottle caps, and this skeleton catapult. And that will complete my current undead army. I'll add more when more comes out. There's supposed to be a box of Revenants coming out later in the year, and I'm definitely going to get 1 or 2 of those and add them to the army. But yeah, for now, the undead army is going to be completed after that round, and I'm gonna do the same speed painting on them that I did on everything else. And yeah, I'll definitely do a video on the basing when I'm done with all those skeletons, because somebody asked me in the comments if I could share how I do my basing, and sure, yeah, I can do that. So I'll do that when the time comes. And then I also have these. I actually managed to get my hands on a Wargames Illustrated, which was kind of difficult with Brexit. But yeah, I got one, and I got Confederates, and I'm going to paint up a unit. And I'll also make a separate video about these in a second. Alright, that's the basic hobby update of what's going on. There'll be 2 more videos coming out today/tomorrow. One of them will be the rust effect on this guy's sword, because I had a question about that as well. And the other one will be about the ACW figures. Alright, hope you guys are having a good one so far. And, well, wish me luck in getting all of this stuff done. And I'll see you in the next video. Alright, take care, guys.